All right. Just got done saving big money at Menards again. Mama's working today. I left work an hour early to come out and get boards. We're leaving in the morning tomorrow. And we've got a holiday party for work tonight, so not sure how the night's gonna end. And I just didn't feel like messing with rushing over to Menards first thing in the morning on a Saturday and dealing with the weekend DIYer crowd. So came out, snagged these 50 more boards. We got 10 footers again, since these are for the walls. So 50 boards should probably get us halfway. Today's total was $715. That was for the wood, the 2 quarts of stain because they didn't have the whitewash in a gallon, a couple of 3-inch brushes, angle, I don't know what you call it, angle measure transfer gizmo, to do the ends, and just about got hit by a guy that wants to go the wrong way down a street. So yeah, so 50 more boards, $715. Found a little muddy boot scraper thingy, so that's pretty cool. Put that out front, get the creds off of our shoes before we go into the cabin or the camper. On sale, save big money at Menards. $673. $673. Not bad. Not bad. So, yep, all loaded up. Hitting the road in the morning. It's going to be awesome. Starting on the walls. So, stay tuned. It's nasty windy out there.
Oh, mother.
So we just got into the little town where we're next to our property here, closest town to our property. Whoa, about to hit farmer there.
He would not have liked that.
No, he would have just taken his old man strength and just pummeled me. We're in the part of the country you don't mess with old men. Anywho, it's windy as windy can possibly be. It's 70 degrees, but what, 22 mile an hour winds, I think is what they said, and it's going to be nasty up on our hill. We're hoping to have a fire outside tonight, but that might not be the case with all the winds. She needs to get out. I'm trapped in here all day.
Oh, there's bees flying.
Yeah, big one's flying. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're real active.
They're probably like, get us out of here.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. They're coming in and out of that other one, so they're robbing it probably, right?
Probably.
Unless somehow there was like 5 bees alive in the whole cluster. There's no way. They're just dead. It was sad.
Yeah. The canopy is holding up.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
I can't either.
Same setup, right?
Yeah. Just maybe over on this side, or does it even matter?
Not really.
Okay. You know what?
Just do it in the middle.
Yeah.
That way we can run down both sides. Put that table in the middle again.
And the little crack of the toolbox.
The crevasse.
The crevasse.
Okay.
It's like,
It's a smidge lighter.
I mean,
It's wider. All right, let's do the full 2 minutes soaking.
We need a little cut thing.
We don't.
Finishing our coffee. We're gonna get these boards up that we stained last night.
Whitewashed. That was a new experience, the whitewash.
Yeah.
It's like rubbing Elmer's glue on it.
It is like rubbing Elmer's
It
glue.
goes on really kind of weird. Then all of a sudden it lays out like
It's sticky.
a lacquer would on if you're like spraying a car. Like
Yeah.
it goes on and then it lays out. And it says to wait 2 or 3 minutes. And like Tasha's saying, in 2 minutes it gets like sticky, like Elmer's glue.
Yeah, like old.
Not hard to wipe off, but it's just
Sticky.
But you have to wait 2 minutes every pair of boards. So the last time we were staining, it was put the stuff on, wipe the stuff off, stack it on the loft. This time it was, well, the first ones we did it like the other ones. Put it on, wiped it right off, and we're like looking at it, and it's like, well, it didn't do anything.
No.
So decided to read the instructions.
Yeah.
So said 2 to 3 minutes. We picked 2. Like we ain't got all day.
But it was funny because when you were putting it on, it was very liquidy, like stain, like oil stain. It would fling and drip everywhere.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Same thing. I'm saying, kind of lays out like it got wetter.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird. It was weird.
It was different.
But yeah, Varathane product again. I don't know. I guess we'll see what these boards look like when they start going up. Yeah, there's the
that's what we
Varathane.
used.
Antique white. I think it's the only white that they make.
Yeah. It says dries in 1 hour.
Which we believe is accurate because
Seemed to be.
we put 2 rows of boards up on the loft again. So what we got to do this morning is I got to cut a stud for the corner because they didn't double up in the corner like you should. Got to get that in. Then we can start putting boards in. We still have a little bit of electrical to work, but we're just excited to see what this looks like. So we're going to get boards up to here where the switch is because I still have to pull the wire up from that switch up to the light. So I'll just pull a section up and coil it and hang it here. That way it's just done. And then on that wall, which you can't see right now, you'll see it later, we got to put the outside light in. So I got to cut that in. So we're going to get started here.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what it looks like.
And see what it looks like. I suppose we should probably sweep that edge.
Yeah.
Because we're running into the floor. Okay. So that's cool. So this thing all the way down. Still figuring out this M12 Milwaukee saw. We love it so far. We haven't used it for much other than just the tongue and groove. But setting all the way down like that, you know, you can adjust it for the height or the thickness of the wood. All the way down is for a 2x4. So no thinking about it. Just do it that way. That's kind of handy. Just like that. Just toenail it in. Perfect. Then we got these things. These chuck holders on Amazon. It's like 2 of these gizmos with 6 holders on them for like $13 or something like that. So instead of like always just digging for my crap all the time, These are our knee pads.
Oh.
We're gonna need knee pads, so here they are.
Okay.
So you got to, plugging in the compressor, and it won't fire up. So here we are in the middle of somewhere in God's country. And if you listen, you can hear the water in this thing. So running it outside in those super cold nights, I'm thinking I might have just pulled a bunch of extra moisture in. I tried to drain it, but it wouldn't drain. Nothing would come out. So this thing's just chock full of sediment. It didn't get drained as much as it's supposed to. So, but in the same breath, I'm not disappointed. We bought this in 2003.
Yeah.
So we've had it for 21 years.
We've used it.
And it's been used. It's not like it just sits around. So
Definitely got our money's worth out of it.
yeah, that was back when I bought this in the little Campbell Hausfeld nailer. Bought these two together, and you can see the nailer's got plenty of years of service. What was it, $119 or something back then?
Yeah.
And that was a shit ton of money. Like I bought them, like, man, I don't know, should we spend this money? So I guess we run into Tractor Supply. We have Tractor Supply, we have Sears.
Would it be cheaper to drive to Walmart, maybe?
That's an hour drive.
Yeah.
Round trip.
Yeah.
There's the other building supply place up there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, at this point, I think we should probably check 2 places in town.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And if it seems outrageously, then maybe this project is done for this weekend and we
We get
start
our
back up.
beats done and.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, we're just not in a great part of town to be buying a compressor. Great part of the country to be buying a compressor, I guess. That's one of the disadvantages of being out here. We love everything about it, but we're
Not a
spoiled.
city.
Yeah, we're spoiled by the city.
Yeah.
I'll be honest in saying that.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
So here's the new compressor. Limited options in town. Not disappointed. It was on sale at least, so that's awesome. What did we pay, babe? $279.
Yeah.
It was $329, so it's $50 off. Hi, Nixie. No, you can't chew on that, you goofball. Leave it. Leave it.
What's she doing?
Trying to get the tank of oil. She thinks it looks delicious or something. Nope. So, this is at least a oil-filled unit. So that's pretty sweet. It'll run quieter. They had some other options. They had a 6-gallon, but it was small. We actually already have one of those at the house. And it's just loud. Like super, super loud. Plus long term out here, we need a compressor anyway, so I guess this is it. Put the air filtre on. So that's where the air gets sucked into the engine. Then this thing screws. Not gonna do it. But this cap unscrews and you pull the filters out and just change the filters on it.
Okay.
The Earl goes in here. Add Earl before use. Aviso. This notice. Here it is.
It looks amazing. High five.
Drinking cold snacks. We just
Yeah.
got to clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so nice. We just had the fire on last night, a little tiny bit to keep us warm while we finished up. It actually got kind of hot.
Mm-hmm.
And then today it was 75 when we were on our way back from
Yeah.
the Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
So, but it's probably 25-mile-an-hour winds today.
Oh yeah,
so,
it's ripping out there.
yeah, it's a nice day. It feels good to be in here and have it be nice weather.
Yeah, and last night in the camper we didn't have any heaters or any AC running, and it was too cold to have the windows open.
Yeah. But
And it was just the quietest night ever. Like not a peep. It was enjoyable.
and no kids, so there was no lights on or anything.
Yeah.
It was pitch black, so that was nice.
Yeah, just
I'm,
yeah, it
I'm
was
looking
weird.
forward to spring and being able to work on this with the nice weather.
Yeah.
Because having to heat up the cabin for 4 hours before we could work in here,
Yeah,
that took a long time.
I mean it's
Like-
4 hours until it was comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Like 2 hours minimum, and then you're still wearing coats and
Yeah.
seeing your breath, and
Yeah.
yeah, pretty
I like-
sweet.
I like the whitewash walls for sure.
We were a little skeptical when we started washing them.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, it doesn't look very different. I think it might have been the sun coming in through the window.
I think so too.
Kind of was just,
Because once it got dark out, they looked much whiter.
oh, I almost dropped. Yeah, agreed.
I can't wait to see it up against the.
Well, that's what I was just doing.
Oh, you just dropped stuff all over me.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Like this one didn't get much whitewash on it. It's not very white. Oh, that's really good though.
That'll look really nice. Yeah. I like that contrast.
I do too. It's perfect.
Yeah.
That's what we're kind of going for.
Yep. So we got here Saturday, or I'm sorry, we got here Friday.
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah,
Mhm.
we got here Saturday. Not till like 2
Mm-hmm.
by the time we got here. Stayed until 10:30.
Mm-hmm. Had a dinner break in there, and
Yep. And then woke up at 8:30, had breakfast. So this is
a day.
a day's
24
worth.
hours.
Yeah.
24 hours at the hill.
Yep. A lot less breaks this time
Yeah, we were.
than in the past, which you wouldn't notice on the videos, but we tend to break and snack and hang out with kids and
Play with dogs and
do stuff.
drums
And
and
when it's just him and I, we can kind of just work.
Yep.
If all of it's good.
it's all
Either
good.
way.
Yeah, we're not complaining one
Yeah.
way or the other. It's all.
I like to have one weekend where we can just work, and I like the rest of the weekends where people can come up and help and just enjoy being here
Yeah.
because it's really mellow and calm, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's a big deal to us. We would have. So we always wanted a piece of property. Saved money, had some money setting aside. The Rona hit, and we went on a mission for looking for property, and we found this place. So that was, we're trying to remember, it was 01.
Yeah, I can't remember when.
I think it was 2000. I think you're right. Why don't you go back and look? It's funny, we don't
Rona
even
was
remember.
2020, and it was March of 2020, and we bought this in June. So I don't know if it was June of 2020 or June of 21.
Right.
That whole year is like
Yeah, it's like
weird for
it's like
everyone.
a black hole.
But the kids were all home, and we were all home, and so we just were driving around. And Ryan and I would get in the car and just drive all day, and just do the
Zillow and some
And-
other real estate website.
find properties that were around where we were driving, because we knew how far we wanted to be. Essentially,
Yeah,
we didn't want to be too far, but we wanted to be far enough away from the city.
yeah, because anything close to the city is 50%
close.
more money an acre,
Yeah,
and too close to the city. is
close
what-
to the city.
Well, if you're too close to the city, then all of a sudden everything starts developing around you.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's a neighborhood across the street after 14 years of you being there. And then all of a sudden your property taxes go up and
You have rules.
then you have rules.
We don't want rules.
We don't want rules. But I mean, it's happening all over though. I mean, this is happening outside of Omaha and some areas, some like Springfield area. It all blew up, and those retired farmer families out there are sitting on their old homesteads, and all of a sudden their property value goes up, and the property tax on their land goes up $15,000 in a year. Shush.
Can you sit? Can you sit?
She's too excited.
Are you ready to go home? You want to go home?
So yeah, so the goal was to get like someplace where it's like not going to develop, and we found it. So hopefully everything goes as planned, but as you know, plan is just a plan, and you're always adjusting. So what?